Hello and welcome to the Round 21 review for SuperCoach 2022. And this week we scored 2,441. Another decrease in the ranks, unfortunately. We're nearly outside the 2K, and I never thought I'd say that considering the season I've been having, but it's amazing what an impact zero trades can have this late in the season, and those who were fortunate enough to get rid of Hewitt and Cripps this week, we'll talk about that momentarily, will be in a much better position. So can I hold this rank and, more importantly, hold the top 1%? I don't really know. It's all about luck with the captaincies and etc., how rookies fall and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, 1.8k rank or 1,859. So yeah, that's not too bad. I think George has overtaken me now for the first time this year. So yeah, it was bound to happen eventually. The bloke's an absolute jet. So yeah, it is quite frustrating, and I can't believe how long it's taken Hewitt to come back. And will he come back for the rest of the season? I don't know, but at least I won't be the only one without a full team of premiums, because obviously Cripps is going to be missing for the rest of the season, or SuperCoach season. Won't play round 23, so that's unfortunate for owners who have no trades. So yeah, hopefully that does help me. So he's given me a little bit of good grace there. And yeah, I've been eliminated from a few leagues. That's all right. I don't really care too much about that. Was beaten by Shorty in the SuperCoach Mates draft. I'll touch on that soon. I will go through the round review as always, and I'll keep it really short because I have noticed the views have absolutely died in the arse, and rightly so, because it's pretty late in the season, so people aren't really caring. So defence, Sinclair good, Dawson good, Sicily good. These are the three goats in defence. We absolutely love these guys, and yeah, really great selections for the year, and we'll definitely be considering at least two of the three next season. So that's one to keep in mind. And Short, he's been a pain in the ass. We don't want to talk about him. Chris responded. The first ton he's had in about 2 months. So yeah, about time. Hopefully he can keep this sort of form up. And well done if you held the faith. But I get it if you trade him out. Completely understandable. Burgoyne's my cover, which is good. No defence cover. Oh, Parnell, I guess. But I don't really want to field him. But Karmas, Ware, D'Ambrosio obviously, and there's another one. Who else? But yeah, not many good cover, not many good defense coverage. Yeah, it's a bit of a tongue twister, that one. But yeah, it's gonna test a lot of people's back lines, and yeah, Burgoyne's being okay, I guess. He's good cover, and I really do hope Hewitt can come back this week, because as you can see, it's quite a struggle without him in the team, and no wonder I'm dropping so much in the ranks. It's starting to show when you got a rookie on field. It's not ideal. So in the midfield, Led was me captain. I am absolutely shattered with this. So you guys might look at the 145 and go, that's really good. But he actually scored 153. I was like, that is unreal, because he's gone one more than Oliver. That's going to have a really positive impact on my rank, because it was all about the captaincies. But people have one-ups me there and gotten 7 additional points, and that means a lot. So yeah, I probably wouldn't have dropped in the ranks at all if Led had matched that, which is quite unfortunate. But nonetheless, I'll be 100% VCing Led this week against North Melbourne, and captaining Oliver against a very weak Blues midfield if they don't get Hewitt back. I hope they do, for my sake. Honestly, it's doing my fucking head in. But yeah, as a captaincy option, yeah, these two absolutely safe as houses. So I don't really see how you could go wrong. Took got a McGuinness tag. That was inevitable. Neil, unreal. Steele's, yeah, he's struggled a little bit, but still been an okay selection. I think getting rid of him for Cripper in the long run was a great call. So Mills was in my VC against North Melbourne. That one didn't eventuate. It was a funny one. I had to sort of assess how he was going halfway through the third quarter, because obviously my loophole was playing. I was going to use Hewitt as a loop to take the captaincy, and like, it would have been locked out. So I had to make a decision, and I made the right one. So yeah, absolutely wrapped with that. Brayshaw, he's been 1 week unreal, 1 week okay, has a couple of ordinary scores. McRae, we're not picking him next year. At this stage, he is really struggling. It depends if Dunkley's there or not, but that's another story. The midfield cover all of a sudden looks pretty good, a lot better than it did about 4 weeks ago, which is nice. The rucks, one good, one shithouse. Darcy, he's been a pain, but Witts was really good. He's found a little bit of form. Had a rough 2 months, has to be said, so it's good to see. Teakle's good for cover. It's nice seeing him back playing footy and scoring well. On the forward line, M1, Bonapelli, super stuff. Cogs was good. Parker was good. Just all these guys are just so solid. And Dunkley, 2 absolutely cracking weeks. So the 0.5 of the competition that traded him out 2 weeks ago would be absolutely scratching their heads right now. It is unfortunate. I can completely understand why they did it. But a 130 and a 155, gee, that stings, doesn't it? And English, I don't want to talk about him, and I don't want to talk about Brody either. I hate the forward line. It's my least favourite position, and surely that's understandable. And Rioli is 65 on the bench. Where is that when I need him? Honestly, it's like every time I need him to cover, he goes below 20. But yeah, that's just gonna give me the shit. So we'll have a look at our draft and let's have a look and see where we went wrong. So we played the great Shorty. Hey, it's always good playing him. He knows what he's doing. Where the bloody hell is it? Yeah, what the fuck? Oh, here. Gee, that's a shocker. Leagues, I guess. Oh, God. So my Stars just really underperformed. We both had a pretty average week, but I should have won this thing. I thought that my team was a lot better on paper, but it just didn't go my way, did it? So, how can I click on this? View ladder. Oh no, that's I don't think that's what we want. This is shit. I want to see like both of our teams. Maybe game day. Is it game day? Leagues, game day, here we go. So let's see where we went wrong in the draft. So yeah, he really had a good crack, and it's good to see him having some success. If he's watching, I don't know, I doubt you are, but you have been watching your channel, Shorty. I'm a big fan of your work and always have been, and I think this is the only draft where he's made the grand final, so yeah, full credit to you. I'll move this over here. It's a bit of a, just so you guys can see the matchup. So Oliver was huge for him. Cameron was a bit of a spud. Moore, what a pickup that was. So yeah, he's just all over it. Always picks up the real underrated players. Redmond was a bit flat. Ryan, that's a big one. Sinclair. Davis Uniac, what a pickup that is. So yeah, you always admire that. Nick Nat was dominant. So, and Keys, that's a bit stiff. You get that. And then look at my team. So I picked up Dacos. I'm really happy with that. Like full bragging rights there because no one was on him. I started realising that, you know what, this bloke's a bloody keeper. So I'm happy with that one. Merritt was tagged. Of all weeks, man, in Classic, I'm absolutely wrapped with that. It sort of helps me hold my rank. But in draft, I'm just fuming. So yeah, I said it last week, but absolute mixed feelings about that one. And Darcy, of all the weeks for him to score sub 60, that hurt. Shea Bolton's been a revelation this year. Dixon and Rosé. Well, Rosé's been a lot more consistent, obviously. He's like 550k in Classic, so obviously he's been a really great selection. But Dixon, hot and cold, you get that from a key forward. Mills was just solid. McDonald, like, he's been so good all year. Like, usually hits like 90 consistently. Sard was good. And Cripps, well, obviously I'd be hurting a fair bit if I was in the grand final because I won't have him next week. And Welsh was underdone in a week where I need him. So my Stars were really quite disappointing. How do we scroll down? And my cover, I got Lipinski, I guess, but that doesn't matter anymore. Zach Bailey would have been nice on field. So it's really like straight up, like player roulette. Like you don't know who you're going to play. Like I wish I played Bailey over Dixon, but who would have thought? And I picked up Hanbury because he went 95 last week, but obviously he won't be back. And Hewitt hurt too, so yeah, I feel like I got a really good team, but it's just been unfortunate. But credit to Shorty, made it into the big grand final. So I think he's playing Lachlan, so that'll be a really interesting matchup. I'll be barracking for Shorty there. just because respect to him for beating me in the draft. Fair and reasonable contest, and enough of that. You guys probably don't really care too much about draft, but I just have a bit of fun with it. We'll definitely be doing as many leagues as I can next year and trying to get a little bit of redemption. But we'll end it here, guys, because there's not really a great deal to talk about. It's more so your captains and how high you can finish in the ranks. If I can make, anywhere between 1,000 to 2,000, I'd be happy with that and hold my 1% overall. If I can break into the top 1,000, that would be amazing. I think Cripps has sort of kept my season alive because there will be blokes ahead of me with Cripps in their team and no cover and no trade. So I will benefit there, and fingers crossed for Hewitt, man. Oh, if he gets up, we'll be laughing. I think we can come home really strong. But nonetheless, I'm pretty happy with how we've gone overall. And that's about it from me, guys. Let me know what you guys reckon. Or I don't know if there's anything you comment on, but anyway. We'll take it easy, everyone. Look after yourselves, and as always, we'll see you guys in the next video.